The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the setting for our broadcast today. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Look at Harden. Right now he leads in the East, getting plenty of ballots with his name on it.
And as much of an honor as it is to make the team, finishing number one, I think is just that much bigger.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's Murray. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Vassell in at the 2-guard spot. And for Philadelphia, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Now, here's Richardson. Johnson in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. Inside. Harden gets the bucket.
Threat to score from anywhere. I love when Harden attacks when he's near the bucket.
Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. Johnson against Harris. The pass to Vassell. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Harden. On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 5 points so far.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Murray, the pass to Johnson. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Bank shot, no good. Green kicks to Milton. Here's the lob for Harris.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Murray, the pass to Vassell. Dishes to Richardson. And the rejection by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's stolen by Milton. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Milton kicks to Harden. To the inside, Embiid.
Well, he's a nice two-way player, is Richardson. I mean, good balance to his game. Strong defense like this, in addition to being a threat at the other end.
San Antonio again missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm. Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And here we can check out the score for DeJounte Murray.
and he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
Spurs trail by 6. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
And Greg, at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
That's good from Richardson.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
And Richardson drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Johnson against Harden. Harris outside. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And he gets it to go.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Murray outside. Vassell, the pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
San Antonio on defense. Trailing by 2. A nice shot by Embiid.
And you know Embiid loves to stretch out the defense and let folks know he has range. And the range he has makes it easy for him to do that.
Here's Vassell. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's stolen by Milton. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Harden's shot is off. Spurs trail by 5. Murray outside. Johnson in the corner. It's good from long range.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Milton kicks to Harden. Back to Milton. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
That one falls. Embiid's got 7.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
San Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Philadelphia. Collins checked in for San Antonio. Johnson outside. Takes it inside. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. It's stolen by Harris. And here is Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Drops in the layup for two. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Harden surveying the D. Passes it to Milton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Vassell, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
For 3, Harris kicks it out to Harden. The second chance effort, and the rejection by Collins. Murray against Harris. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving, and keeping pressure on the defense.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. 13 feet away. Embiid, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Johnson outside. Richardson against Millsap. Count that one. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Boy, Richardson has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
Harris passes to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Back to Milton. Clock at 6. Out to Harris. Another shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Pass to Vassell. Offline with his 3.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Milton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harris's shot is good. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The 3 from Harden. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. In the corner, it's Richardson. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 8. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Harden can't hit.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Murray, the pass to Vassell. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
We've got 1:28 left in the first. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And probably surprising to scouts, Johnson has played power forward quite a bit.
Well, you know, he's not as tall as most power forwards, but he's really cut up. He's bouncy. He's energetic, fearless, and he's really a mismatch for most other fours.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Jordan, he's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Pass to Harden. Stolen by Walker. To the middle. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Now here is Harris. A 20-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
Much respect to Tobias Harris. I mean, his touch has gotten better and better, and it seems to be the case every season.
Primo, the pass to Walker. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Philadelphia. They're leading by 8. Over to the left wing. Primo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist. A big target with strength and bounce.
Walker the pass to Primo. Back to Walker. Here's Collins. Count it. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And the small and power forwards are Thybulle and Harris. Harden out there with Korkmaz, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. That shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Collins. Passes it to Primo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. That one a little long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Bates-Diop. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Harden. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Harden, so versatile offensively. He initiates. He can play off the ball. He can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
Back to Walker. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Harris. Fires for 3. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Green comes in for James Harden. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Pirtle, he's checked in for Zach Collins. And, Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Green taking his time here. Here's Korkmaz. No points in the game yet for him.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Shot's good by Walker.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Niang. And it's Thibault in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Walker. The 76ers with another miss. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. To the paint. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Here's Niang. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jordan kicks to Thibault. Just 4 to shoot. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And the 76ers lead by 11. Walker with it. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that
could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Korkmaz following the bucket by the Spurs. Now Thibault. He has 6. Second chance shot. Jordan the pass to Korkmaz. Thibault for 3. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Millsap comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz. Richardson the pass to Pirtle. And yes, it's good. Pirtle's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Milton kicks to Embiid. Outside, Green. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 9.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong. Millsap has no issues giving the ball up to the open man. Excellent awareness there.
Richardson finds Murray. Here's Vassell. Back to Murray. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The 76ers leading by 10. Now here's Milton. 8 points for him. Outside Millsap. Misses the 3. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Vassell, the pass to Murray. Pirtle kicks to Murray. Going inside. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted. Wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Throw good, Murray. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Embiid, the pass to Milton. Good on the bucket. Milton's got 10.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Passes it to Johnson. Back to Murray. Over to the wing. Here's Vassell. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 10. Out to the wing. Embiid kicks to Millsap. Pass to Milton. Mills sends it back. Murray finds Richardson. Back to Murray. Over Millsap. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. James Harden, he's checked in for Danny Green. Millsap passes to Embiid. Pass to Milton. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Niang. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Embiid kicks to Millsap. Those three-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Pass to Embiid. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray right side. To stop the drought. Here's Vassell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Harden outside. Hangs in the air. Embiid. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Feeds it to Pirtle. Millsap with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Harden's got the ball. Johnson outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 6 points for him.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Pirtle against Embiid. Back to Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's 12 points for James Harden.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Vassell, the pass to Murray. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Vassell. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Milton, the pass to Harden. Out to the right wing. Embiid against Pirtle. Embiid, no good. Spurs trail by 8. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Richardson. He's got 6. Back to Murray. Here's Vassell. Here's Pirtle. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
And that concludes the first half. 76ers lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Sixers coach Doc Rivers. Doc, you've got to be pleased with the play of Joel Embiid so far.
He's playing great. He's attacking early. He's making the right decisions. But overall, as a team, nothing's quick. Everything's slow, and maybe it's their pressure. But we have to do something about it.
We'll see if that adjustment gets made, Doc. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 3 blocks. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Jack, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they've been out of control. Too many turnovers. Clearly, they don't value their possession. They need to refocus. Don't worry about making the highlight reel. Make the effective play.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 2 spot. And the basket is good. Harris has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the 76ers. Vassell, the pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Now, here is Harden to the middle. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Embiid, the pass to Milton. Poked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Murray. He's got 10. Johnson finds Murray. Pass to Richardson for the tie. Rebound by Joel Embiid. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Milton trying to break free. Here's the pass to Green. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Now, here's Milton. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And, Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club. What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Now Johnson. Following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Johnson goes in, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Murray, the pass to Richardson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's deflected. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the dunk by Jordan.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Good on the shot.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Into the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
First one falls for him.
You know, right after making the finals in 2012 with OKC, James Harden was traded to the Rockets and transforming from Sixth Man of the Year to MVP and blossoming into a megastar in the NBA.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Primo. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For San Antonio, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Jordan with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The three from Harden. It doesn't go for him. San Antonio trailing here. Murray, the pass to Bates Diop. Harris against Murray. for the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. Murray's got 12.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
The 76ers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Passes to Harris. The 8-footer. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Richardson attacking, and it's blocked by Jordan. Harden outside. Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And Harris drops them both.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Here's Primo. He's got 5. Pass to Murray from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Here's Bates Diop. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Primo. No good that time. Good D by Jordan. Here's Korkmaz. Out to Harris. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
And you look at Harris, he's really improved as a scorer. He's become a go-to option due to how efficient he is putting the ball in the basket.
Nails the baby hook. He's got 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The 76ers leading by 3. Korkmaz passes to Harden. There's the triple. Back to Korkmaz. Harden against Murray. Shot clock at 6. And the 76ers get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Korkmaz, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's really hard to stop Murray there. I mean, with his size, mobility, and speed, sometimes the defense is just forced to make an adjustment.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Free throw good, Murray.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Harris. Zach Collins checked in for San Antonio. Lonnie Walker comes in for Richardson. Now, here is Harden. He's got 16.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Primo, guarded by Jordan. Primo, the pass to Murray for the lead. Harden with the defensive effort. The 76ers lead. Takes a three. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Primo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. And the 76ers making a change here. Niang's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Walker. Pass to Niang. Harden outside. To end the cold streak. That one misses. Murray with the defensive effort. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The 76ers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Millsap. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Niang. And they'll get another chance. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for George Niang. And it's Green in for Korkmaz. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Offensive rebound, Embiid. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
8 feet away. That shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Walker. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the pass to Primo. Out left to the wing. Walker against Green. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
The 76ers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Free throw good, Milton. All free throws good for Milton.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now, here's Walker. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 5. There's 1:26 left in the third. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Embiid. 15 points in the game. Pirtle with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And Johnson with the stop.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Milton. 12 points for him. They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A 3, Millsap. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Collins. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The 76ers lead it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Green outside. Collins grabs the miss. Now here's Walker. For the lead. He can't get that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Philadelphia ahead, up 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Green is out there with Shake Milton, and it's Millsap in at the 3 slot.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
One drops. He ties it up.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
He's off on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14 points. Driving inside. Pirtle with the block. Here's Vassell. To the right side. Pirtle with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
And he makes both free throws. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Walker. He feeds it to Collins. Back to Walker. Here's Vassell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Knocked loose. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
The Spurs making a switch here. Richardson's checked in.
You know, I remember watching Embiid in college. You know, he was hurt that one year he played in college, so you didn't see a lot of him. But his development has absolutely been incredible. He didn't just get better over the course of the season. A lot of times he'd improve over the course of a single game and even within a game.
Now here's Walker. Here's Vassell. Knocks down the three ball.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Milton. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Walker kicks to Richardson. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the rejection by Embiid. Nice shot by Pirtle. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And here's Milton. Green with the ball. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Purdy. James Harden. He's checked in for the 76ers. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harris against Johnson. In the corner, it's Richardson. Over Harden. Pirtle trying to get open. Richardson, no luck. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Richardson against Harden. Richardson outside. Pass to Walker. It's stolen by Milton. Harden, that's good. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the left side wing. There's Walker with the 3.
Impressing a bit here. Down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it. And instead, it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
Well, if you thought Green was just a perimeter shooter, you better think again.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He is forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Murray's checked in for Walker. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
There's Embiid. Tries yet again, and he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 20.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's stolen by Milton. Outside, Green. Out to Harris. Green passes to Harris. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Vassell. Driving in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Harden outside. Harris kicks to Embiid. Here's Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes, and he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
Now here's Murray. Here's Richardson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Johnson, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
So it's Philadelphia now. Harden outside. The pass to Milton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 9 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Richardson against Embiid. Pirtle inside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. On the wing, Milton. Good work defensively by Richardson. Spurs trail by 14. And Murray. Here we go.
DeJounte Murray does a nice job using that long frame of his to attract contact from the defense and still get it done.
And he makes the first. And so Murray nails both of them. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Harden the pass to Embiid. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Harden finds Embiid. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Murray.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. To the wing on the left. Puts it up from 12. Embiid, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Vassell. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Harden outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Milton, and Pirtle sends it back. Here's Vassell, buries the long-range jumper. Vassell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The 76ers making a switch here. Millsap's checked in.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Murray outside. From outside the arc. That shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Green. Passes it to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's Millsap from the arc. They get it again. Embiid kicks to Milton. To the left wing. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
You know, when he's got the position he wants inside, he's committed to throwing it down. And Millsap, he's got a nice vertical on him, too.
Now, here's Richardson. Murray outside. Over Milton. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The 76ers leading by 11. The three from Harden. Rebounded by the Spurs. Richardson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the drive. And the basket by Vassell.
Well, it's almost like Richardson has a sixth sense for those openings. Knows just where to send it.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Murray. Back to Milton. Harden outside. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer by Embiid. Rebounded by the Spurs. Richardson outside. Here's Johnson. He doesn't hit that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And the first one drops.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display
for Joel Embiid.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now, here's Milton. Defense right on him. Reed. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop. Now Langford. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.